Hey, Hebrew fans, this is Todd. Welcome to more Comic-Con stuff. Let me do a quick sound check, make sure it's working. All right, a lot of you guys have sent me more pictures, and so Mike, thanks for the pictures. Other people too, thanks for sending them. And so I've been scouring Facebook, looking for different pictures and stuff, and I found a lot of cool stuff. And some stuff is going to be a rehash from last night, but that's okay. We can still talk about it. I have your comments up here on the screen so I can see them. Hey, Mike, thanks for joining us. Hey, James, thanks for being here. Hyperdelic, thanks for being here. Master Far, Mike Fee, and Mark Morgan, thanks for being here. All right, let's go ahead and let's take a look at some of the stuff that is coming up. So let me do a quick transition here. There we go. All right, so one thing that really excites me, and you guys are like, oh no, here it comes, 2000X, and not just 2000X, Mondo 2000X, and these figures are going to be about 7 inches tall. They're going to fit pretty close with classics, and that's like, wow, no way. And not just one figure, but they're talking about different multiple figures as well. So I'm pretty excited about it. Hey, Robert, thanks for being here. Hey, Dorky Hippie, thanks for being here. Good to have you guys here. Godzilla, thanks for being here. Charles Pruitt, thanks for being here. All right, so let's take a look at some of these other things they have. There's the 2000X one. I kind of talked about it last night a little bit, but I'm really excited. Now, Mike Fee sent me this one. Pretty cool. Look at that. Oh, from the Golden Book series. And we also saw it released if you were to buy the Roton in Classics. And I bought extra Rotons just to get more of these. Now you can buy them pretty easily, just direct. So that would be cool. Look at the detailing on there. He's even got a place for his sword or something, it looks like. I guess this is a little knife right here. Cool, cool. Ah, so cool. All right, let's see what else we got on the docket here. Ooh, Fisto. Fisto. And Fisto's got sporting his cool new hammer. I like that, and his big fist, and a new armor. And it's got a little gray in his beard there. I think he comes with an alternate head too, doesn't he? There he is. There's his alternate head, the younger version. So that's pretty cool too. So look at that. A new Fisto. Wasn't a huge fan of the last Fisto they gave us, but I do like this one. He looks pretty cool. What do you guys think of Fisto? Let me see your guys' comments here. Let me brighten my screen on my iPad so I can see it better. There we go. Who else is hoping for Granomir? Granomir would be cool. Mondo is good on their extra design work and attention to detail, and 2000X is very detailed already. They will be absolutely smash this line. Yes, James, I think you're correct. Fisto is a must-have, says James. Very cool. The Masterverse Fisto was great. Mike Morgan says Fisto. Yes, Fisto. All right, look at this one. This is this is also sent to me from Mike. This is actually, what is his name? It's the guy that has the head that pops out when you push the button on his back. Ratlore. This is the Ratlore version for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And you can see it's kind of cool looking. And he's got the head popping out. It was like a weird leaf thing. That is just creepy as all get out. Looks like something from actually Stranger Things when you take a look at it. Crazy. Crazy. Then we have Mechanic, a new version of Mechanic. And it's weird as they have this piece in the middle here, which I know I kind of get, so you can choose what neck you want, but having two of the same size with this chunk in the middle, it's just kind of strange. I don't know how I feel about that, but his armor is kind of cool with the fan vents. Got to cool down all that mechanism stuff. And I do like his shoulder pads. Now, I'm usually not a huge fan of Mechanic from watching the 2000X, but people have convinced me otherwise, so we'll see how I feel about this Mechanic when he is released. And then, oh, She-Ra. She-Ra. I am definitely getting this She-Ra. She looks amazing. What do you guys think about this She-Ra? Let me take a look here and see. Rattler bursting out of his skin. Insane looking, says James. Let's see. I think his She-Ra looks cool. Hopefully the gold actually looks like this when they release her. I know that we've seen other figures they've made in gold, and then when they actually get the figure, it just looks horrible. So I'm really hoping it's not that awful yellow we got with that one Tila that one time. She's got the Filmation shield. She has an awesome Filmation sword. Very cool. Cool. So check this out. Check this out. Let me see if I can find it really quick. There's a video clip. Here it is. Look, there is She-Ra. Make sure the guy's audio is not on. Okay, cool. It's not. Now look at this. This is the person who did the voice of She-Ra. Melanie, I forget her last name. And she's actually holding the figure with her She-Ra sword. So cool. Why isn't it repeating? I guess I didn't set this one to repeat. We'll go back to it again. Watch it again. There she is. Very cool. The voice of She-Ra. Yes, the head sculpt does look amazing. That is really cool looking. Again, I hope she comes out looking that great when you actually see it. Now, her forehead is large, but not as large as they gave us with that Tila. That was ridiculous. But I'm okay with this one. It's not obscenely ridiculous like the Tila we got. Now, everyone is clamoring for this figure, this Hordak. I want your guys' opinion on this Filmation Hordak. I heard people say, it's like he jumped off the screen. I've seen all kinds of people say things about this Hordak. But I want to know your guys' opinion. What do you think about this Hordak? Is it cool? Is it amazing? Is it just all right? Oh, my screen is locked up. Let me see. Did you guys lose your video too, or just me? Yeah, actually the Filmation She-Ra was actually really light-skinned. He-Man was tan, but She-Ra herself was light-skinned. I'm not sure. Is your guys' video messing up? Let me know. Because my stream is frozen on my iPad. Kit Bash Hordak. Okay, James, just let me know. Okay, I'm not sure if this was released or not. I just saw it on Big Bad Toy Store, and I didn't see this figure before. This is Man of War. I thought it looked cool. Now, this Skeletor looks pretty cool. I am excited for him. Look at that battle armor. That looks really intense. Now, I love the helmet, but underneath the helmet, I'm not quite sure if I'm a fan or not. He's got this weird... Maybe this comes off. If this comes off, I'll be fine. But if this headdress is stuck on there, I'd rather have a bald Skeletor underneath there. But we'll see what we have. Oh. Now, of course, I don't think this was Comic-Con release, but I saw this figure also on Big Bad Toy Store. I thought it was worth throwing in there. She does look really coolly amazing. I'm pretty excited about this figure too. Here we have the Hordak that was released for the Turtles. Turtles Hordak. Pretty cool. It's even got wings. He's got wings, and he knows how to use them. There's the front of him. Look at that head. What do you guys think about that Hordak head there? What's interesting is they used to make his teeth red. I was never a fan of the red teeth, but I noticed in this one here he has red in his mouth, but not on his teeth, it looks like. I can't tell the way they made it. It's really hard to see what's going on there. Mike is like, I want that Hordak. Give me the Hordak now. That is a pretty cool looking Hordak. Oh, there she is again. There she is. She's even got snake eyes. I love the armor. That is so cool looking. So cool. Here we have the Cobra Khan busting out of his skin like that. And you can see his snake head right there, his teeth, and this kind of goopy or spirit or whatever it's supposed to be busting out of the head. What a strange, cool concept. Cool and strange at the same time. There is the Skeksis. Okay, it's not a Skeksis. It's a Skellycon. Skellycon from the Golden Books. Okay, I showed this one last night, but I got a better picture of it. And this one is the new Foot Soldier, I believe. And it's kind of cool. They kind of have King Hiss on steroids. He has all these arms coming out. And it looks cool. I wish it was just all green and no gold at all, but I don't know. What do you guys think? It's shredding his skin like a real snake? Yes. Lazy head there. His mouth. Love him with the Hordak. Nice, Mike. Hey, Cometeer. Thanks for joining us. All right. Mondo 2000X. So these are 7-inch figures, and hopefully I have these all in order. Let's see. No, I don't. We'll have to go. I guess we're popping in and out. You know what? I should just... nah. All right, so... here is our Lady Slither, Snake, Fortress. I don't know. Now, somebody sent me these pictures. Kind of cool. It's like there's some kind of capture, torture chamber thing. We got the snakes wrapping around his arms, and his legs are trapped. So they have King Grayskull trapped inside this new Snake Mountain thing. And I guess these are supposed to be the torture weapons, I guess. I didn't realize that last night when I was looking at it. So this is, I guess, to pull his teeth out. I guess the snake men are into torturing their prisoners. It's like there's a trap door here. So that must fall down. Interesting. Oh, the new Evil Lyn. That is a must. A must. That's the workout room. Let's see. Godzilla says, give me that playset. Wonder how much the Mondo figure will be. They said that the prices will be reasonable. Or they said good. The prices will be good. Now, I don't know if that means good for us or good for them. But either way, they'll be good. So, depends on how you interpret it. Here we have the snake version of Shredder. Shredder's been turned into a snake. Oh, here's the more Mondo stuff. Mondo. Yeah, I hope these fit well with classics. I hope they do a really good job producing these. If they do, I'm really excited. If it's just an exact shrunk down version of the 12-inch, one thing I don't like about the 12-inch is the size of the forearms right here, because they make them a little bit small. And then also the knees right here are kind of weird on the 12-inch figure. So hopefully it's not just an exact shrunk version of the 12-inch version. I know in the past I said I wish they made these 12-inch like the Beast Man they made. But in reality, they got to do a few fixes on them, and I hope they do that. Another picture of the Foot Soldier. Yes, the Evil Lyn is so cool, Mike. I wish the Snake Lair would have been the same scale as Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain. Yeah, it should have been. It should have just been fit right in so you could put all 3 play sets, line them up. Because it's so big, it makes Snake Mountain look lame, and it makes Castle Grayskull look lame. It kind of stinks that they are making our other castles kind of belittled. So, speaking of that, I have my Snake Mountain second floor just about done, and it's pretty cool. I'm hoping to show it off tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. There it is, the Snake Lair. Mike says, Evil Lyn I want most. I want it most. I've got to have the Evil Lyn. Yes, I do too. Here's some pictures from Planet Eternia, their website, and it has a little bit better picture of Rio Blast. I still can't tell if he's pink from the lighting or pink because he is, because there's gray right here and there's gray right here. So I'm thinking the lighting must be pink or red. And that happened last year too. at San Diego Comic-Con, we saw some figures that had the pinkish red lighting on them, and it kind of changed their color from what they really were. And of course, Modulok. Oh, look at this. Manny faces. Do, 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 do. And it looks like he has multiple masks that are removable, and that's pretty cool. And he has an extra head that you can replace with him. That's cool. He's got a yellow cape with sleeves, it looks like. Yeah, look at that. Cape sleeves. But this Manny Faces looks pretty cool. Hopefully he's not orange. Hopefully he's skin tone. So we'll see. They give him some of his weapons too. His little gun, his rifle. Oh, look at this. They even give us this little creature too. Fun, fun, fun. And you'll have fun, fun, fun. Nope, there's Skeletor again. Skeletor. Let's see. They could do a dungeon bases for Grayskull or Snake Mountain, and that would give us lower room or something. That would be so cool. If they were to take and give us something to put Castle Grayskull on that has like a dungeon area or something else, then add like a floor thing and has a, you know, where the pit opens up and falls in. That'd be so cool. And we saw that in the Master, we saw it in the Honor and Power Foundation book where they had that one piece that Castle Grayskull was made to sit on. And if they were to add us a third wall to Castle Grayskull, you know, that'd be cool too to give it some more girth. So yeah, there are things they can do to help circumvent it. Oh, there's the Lady Slither playset that somebody designed that we're not getting. There's the new vehicle. They just added this vehicle out of the blue. It's kind of weird that I guess they had the price point it a little bit higher. So they added a vehicle in there or something, but I don't know. They should have sold this separately for those that wanted it, and for those that didn't want it, they didn't have to get it. So kind of annoyed. Hopefully it's not included and it's just a spot to park it if you choose to get it. Ram Man, Filmation version. So is he going to be shorter than the other figures? Because we saw in Filmation, Ram Man actually is a little shorter. He goes about shoulder height to He-Man. So hopefully this figure is actually shorter than the other figures. It'd be cool if they figured out some ways to make the legs extend out, like maybe push in a little bit somehow, like the old action feature we used to have. Because in the cartoon, his legs turn into springs. You see it kind of coiled up and whoop, they'd spring out. And he was shorter when he was his normal height, and then his legs would spring, and then he would, you know, become, of course, taller at that exact moment. But maybe he has alternate legs. Alternate legs would be cool too. Short legs, regular legs, spring legs. That would be really cool. There's a close look at the snake mouth. And I saw someone online post that said it looks kind of like a duck. And now I can't get that out of my mind. It looks like some kind of bird or some kind of duck or some. And these look more like feathers than, because the way it sits right here, that's the way a bird's head sits with the feathers coming down from the head. And so it looks very bird-like. Now I know they did it so it can articulate. I get it, Mattel. But it just looks very bird-ish to me too. Modulok. All right, Shredder. There's those guys. More Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pieces. It's because it curls up like a duck beak. Okay, let's go back. Let's Let's look and see. Oh yeah, I could see that. There's kind of the curling going up, kind of snaring up there. That's funny. I'm getting sick of the Snake Men stuff in Origins. Yes, you know what? It's funny. Every old Masters of the Universe line in the past, the Snake Men have been the death of the line. Take a look at the 80s line. The 80s line came out, the Snake Men hit, and bam, the line ended. 2000X came out, the Snake Men hit, and the line ended, right? Now, with Classics, they had Snake Men mixed in, so they would have the same problem with that. But it's just kind of funny that the Snake Men used to always signal, especially when they come out in massive force, the end of the line. So I'm not saying this is the end of the line, don't get me wrong, but I do know that history has shown when the Snake Men arrive, look at even the cartoon, 2000X cartoon, when the Snake Men came, it was the last season. In fact, they didn't even finish the season. They had to actually cut it short. So the Snake Men are usually the death of the line for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, I think they're cool. I used to really enjoy all the Snake Men. Now, granted, they're not in my top 11, but I thought they have their place and they are cool and they got some cool stuff to go with it. All right. There we have that guy, Mantenna. Yes, 1/12 scale is 6 inches, not 7, but I guess someone said in an interview they said they were 7. So their 1/12 is 7 inches, so close enough. I guess He-Man's 7 feet tall. That lady is looking really intense. Look at that. Oh, she's getting a picture of it. What was funny is, why is that picture actually online? That's why it's hilarious. You see these people all taking pictures. It's like all these people are probably going to post their pictures online. And then if they're on Facebook, I might put them in a video. So it's kind of funny. This guy's pretty intent looking too. It'd be funny if you recognize somebody. You see anybody we know? Anyway, we're not here to look at the people. We're here to look at the figures. Let's go to the next slide. All right, more of the same. This is probably the picture she just took. That would be funny. Anyway. Now, I have to admit, it is kind of cool that it has a drawbridge and it has the gate that goes up. I do like that. We see that a lot in a lot of old movies for castles and things. Hopefully there's holes in the floor. Looks like there is. For the great, yeah, there is. Look at that. Cool, cool. So they actually stab into the floor. That part is cool. I'm guessing this is removable too, which is kind of weird, but okay, whatever. Personally, I'm not planning on getting this. Even if it was inexpensive, I still wouldn't get it. Just not enough room. And we have our Iron Maiden again. The controls. The controls of the giant snake rollerbot. That's the toy sorceress not taking a picture. Formation is doing the horde early. I like that. Excellent. Yes. Look at this guy. Now, I know I've shown this guy before, but he's just so cool. Now, granted, he's supposed to be Ninjor, but I'm just loving the dragon head. That is just so cool. I mean, it makes sense being, you know, he's got the snake dragon looking thing on his chest and now he's become him. I don't care if it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or not. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or not. I definitely want to get this figure. He is really cool looking. Yes, I'm probably going to steal parts off him and add him to my classics figure, but either way, he's really cool. Nice. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's probably the picture she was taking. That's so interesting that they got the bones like that on her. It's kind of like a Scare Glow version. That's so strange. I wonder if this is a standard curse in Eternia. I curse you to be a specter of, you know, bones that glow. Because we've seen that happen to Kel-Nel, is that his name? I forget his name exactly, but he turns into Scareglow, and now we're seeing it with her. Is this going to be a running theme that we're going to see more and more? Another picture of He-Man being trapped in the Iron Maiden. Where's the spikes? Ah! Yeah, 3 floors. Actually, 4 floors if you count this too on top for the gun. So you got a lot of floors to this. And you can see how tall it is next to Eternia playset. When you think about it, actually, you know what? It's not as tall if you draw lines across here. Here's our Viper Tower here. I wish they would have put it next to Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain so we can get a true comparison. Because even though this playset is huge, it's not very wide in its girth. Now, total from here to here is wide, but each piece individual itself is not super wide. So I am really looking forward to Roboto. Domo Origato. There we go. There is the Rattle Trap. It's funny, they call it the Rattle Trap. Hold on a second. Let me change where I'm sitting so you guys can read this. They call it the Rattle Trap. To move over very rough terrain, its tail swings forward to clear everything in its way. Wired for voice command, this transport can rear up to provide an unobstructed view over fortress walls. The snakemen would feel right at home in this scaly vehicle. I just look at what they call it trap, though. And what's the trap about it? I don't know. All right. James says, Roboto, I want the Masterverse Roboto so much. Still looking for the pre-order site for him. Yeah, same here. Same here. Hothead is a Teenage Mutant Dragon. TMT, yep. All right. There he is. Skeletor! Concept art. More pictures of this. I mean, yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. You have to admit that it's kind of cool. But for what we were sold our bill of goods, this is not it. And like I said, it would be a fun toy. My grandson would probably like it, but the price tag they're going to have for it is going to way outprice me buying it for my grandson. Oh, here we go. Mondo. Mondo! Now, Buzz Off, when I first got him in the 80s, in 1980, whatever it was, I got Buzz Off. And I got him because there's no other figures that were available that day in the store. And so I ended up buying him, and I kind of liked him. He was kind of fun, kind of cute, kind of a fun figure. But looking at this Mondo one, this is not just some cute figure. This is a massive warrior. I mean, look at his armor. It is so detailed. Look at his helmet. It looks kind of like the helmet from what is it called? The guy that flies, Disney movie, The Rocketeer. It looks like the Rocketeer kind of helmet. It's just so cool. And look at the details on here. It looks like stuff from Moduloc. Look at that. Look at the spikes and all the points. Look at his hands. Oh, he's going to be so cool. And of course, he has the Batman utility belt. Batman utility belt. 4 sets of wings. It's going to be a pretty cool looking figure. What do you guys think of Buzz Off? Let's see. Dang, Mondo wants me to be poor. I have to get that Buzz Off, says James. Mattel needs to give Granomir some love. We know, man. We know you want Granomir. Oh, that's funny. All right. Let's continue on. There's Mr. Roboto's gun. It's like a paint sprayer. You put the paint in here. You have some extra CO2 cartridges here to blow the paint. Psh, we're going to blow some paint on these parts. Again, it looks pink, but I think it's just the lighting because you can see right here. It's that gray spot of a shadow. Hopefully it's just the lighting. A lot of the same pictures. Oh, must have, must have, must have. Unicron needs to win the lottery. All right. So, I have a question for you guys. Let's say you're going to play the lottery, okay? And I have a friend who plays the lottery all the time, and he always picks numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can imagine, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I said to him, you're not going to win the lottery picking those numbers 1 through 6? He says, Todd, if I was to take and erase all of the numbers off all the balls inside the lottery pit, what's going to make the ones 1 through 6 not come up any different than any other 6 combinations? And when he said that, I realized, dude, your odds of winning, regardless of what numbers you pick, are insurmountable. And my friend George always says the lottery is tax for people that are bad at math. And I'm just like, that's hilarious, George. Evil Lynn. Can never get into Buzz Off. I hate bugs. It's also why I never liked sectosaurs, says Bat fan number 1. All right. Horde Trooper. It's kind of cool. They have some mechanics in the legs here. I have to go back and look at my original one from the 80s and see. I don't think I've ever seen any mechanical stuff in the legs. I think I've seen some in the chest, but I don't remember. So I'm going to have to check that out and see. Oof. Went right through his hand. Really? Mattel, you did a right through his hand thing? I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't go all the way through, that it would just be in the first half of the hand. Because if you pull it out, you're going to have a hole in his hand. That just looks like he's been crucified or something. No holes in his feet. All right, there we go. Ninjor. Ninjor. Ram Man. Snake Lair. All right. I think that is most of the pictures of the stuff coming out. Did I miss anything? Look at that creepy face. If you saw him in the park, you would tell your kids to stay away from that guy. If he was a smile like that. It's like, kids, get away. Don't trust that man. It's funny. He's got kind of this sad face on him. And you look at his face, it's just kind of, it's like his frown's kind of going down. Turn that frown upside down. He just looks like he looks like a kid that just dropped his ice cream cone on the ground. I dropped my ice cream. You just see him holding his ice cream cone and pull up. Oh, there goes my ice cream. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, there he is. It's like they put some patterning, texturing on his loincloth down there, which is interesting because I believe that this is supposed to be the same piece from top to bottom with a belt across it. So hopefully they don't have just texturing on the bottom, but texturing on the top too. It'd be kind of strange if only the bottom had texturing, because then it kind of breaks the aesthetic of it being one piece he's wearing with a belt around it. Now it becomes two pieces, which I don't think was the intent of that. Another Ninja Turtle. Many faces. Modulok. Okay, this picture's a little better. It still looks creepy. Yeah, kids, stay away. Stay away from that man. What do you guys think? Am I overreacting, or does that face look creepy to you? Let's see. Todd will probably know more about the lore and nanite tech thing. We should have gotten modular instead of all Sunman figures. Looks like a robot chicken expression. Yeah, it does. I like that. Creepy face indeed. They got it. Why not use the same head? We already have a head. Just use the same one. Pop it on there. I mean, how many times we get the same He-Man head over and over and over again? Just give us the same Clamp Champ head. It will work just fine. Don't give us this weird, creepy looking head. Unless he's supposed to be a bad guy. You know, when he did his transformation, did he all of a sudden convert to a bad guy? Then I could see the creepy head. What do we have going on here? What is with the webbing? Looks like O.J. Simpson. A face only a funeral director could love. Let's see, that face looks like he has gas. Okay, I gotta back up now. That is hilarious. Yes. He's in an elevator, and the elevator is completely closed. There's 20 people in there. The buzzer's going off because the overweight limit, and he just let go a silent but deadly one. And that is the expression of the silent but deadly trapped in an elevator with 40 people expression. Oh, that is hilarious. Okay. Oh, Battle Cat. That's right. I forgot all about Battle Cat. Finally, Masterverse is going to have Battle Cat. Panther. Finally, Masterverse is going to have Panther. Now, I'm not a fan of the helmet. It's okay. So I'll probably be making a helmet for him, I'm thinking, if I do get around to getting him. But he is cool looking. Hopefully he's not as shiny as he looks in this picture. We shall see. Oh, Catra and her cat. Catra and her cat. I wonder if this cat's going to be articulated. I'm thinking not. Because the way its legs stretched, that's not an articulation pose. It's a cool pose they put her in. But I think it's just going to be a solid figure. The head might articulate, if anything. Maybe the tail, and that'd probably be it. Oh, there he is again. 2000X He-Man! I cannot wait to see what the final product of this thing looks like. No thanks. Evelyn! Oh, there's that. So, we have two Hordaks coming out. Two Hordaks. We have the Filmation one, and we have this one here. Let me pull the Filmation one up so you look at it side by side. Let's see. How do I do that? There we go. Okay. Oops. Ah. And Filmation. Ka-chink. There we go. So, here's my question for you guys. If you could only pick one of these, only one, would it be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one with the wings and the green cool thing coming out and the way his head looks? Or would it be the Filmation version one? So I want to know from you guys. Gary says Filmation. Master Far says the Turtles one looks great in his opinion. 2000X is from Mondo? Yeah! Juan Soto, the 2000X from Mondo is actually going to be 7 inches. It's going to fit in with the Classics line. It's going to be really cool. Wings, that Teenage Mutant Ninja version, I can buy a head later to swap. Oh, TOG is Turtles of Grayskull. Now I feel stupid. I thought TOG was something else. I thought it was like POG, Powers of Grayskull. That's funny. Filmation Way Easy says Sight Beyond Sight. You must be a fan of you must be a fan of Thundercats. Sight Beyond Sight. I love it. Let's see. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because I would custom, says Mark. Juan Solo says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Unicron says Filmation all day. Juan Soto says the two. Of course I'm a Thundercats fan, says Sight Beyond Sight. Nice. Okay. How do I get out of this mode? If I ever get out of here. I did this last time too. I forgot what I did to get out of it. Let's press escape again. There we go. All right, here we have Man O' War again. Now, I don't think he was a Comic-Con reveal. I think he was already out there, but I just saw him for the first time. Oh, that's cool. His thing opens up so you can punch or put his thing on there so his mace is on his wrist. I'm not a fan of the mace look, but I think that's kind of clever the way they did that. Clever, Mattel. Dun, 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 dun. I really hope this can come off. If it can't come off, it's okay. I'll just leave the helmet on all the time. But Actually, I'm hoping this helmet fits on an already existing head that I have. That'd be cool. That would be cool. And I guess that's all the pictures. All right, for those that were late, I am going to open this back up and show you guys the video that somebody captured. Wow, I stole a lot of pictures on Facebook. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Look at that She-Ra. Look how long her Filmation sword is. That is so cool. And I love the gold accents they have for her. And here is the voice actress holding the new She-Ra figure. Look at that sword she has. That is a cool looking sword. I wonder if it lights up. It's like those are LEDs inside there. Either that or a bunch of reflections or something. Yes. Yes. It's going to be so cool. Juan Solo says, I don't like... Oh, Merman. Okay. I guess I will show Merman. Oh, in case you guys did not see my video on the turning of the Castle Grayskull, of the snake thing, here it is. Ooh, how exciting is that? Dun 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 dun. I'm not a fan of that little round window on the bottom. I know it's supposed to be a dungeon type window, but if it is, it's too big, because a dungeon type window should be small, just to let water out or something else, like a drain hole of some sort that's like a half circle or a full circle down really low. But that one's just way too big. Oh, King Hiss is in the background. Hey, and this storyline, she didn't kill him yet. She didn't kill King Hiss yet. All right, let's look for our... let's see. I know I have a picture of him somewhere. Did I just skip over him? There he is. Merman, Merman. There we go. Okay. This Merman's okay. He's not spectacular. He's okay. I love his sword. I love his leg pieces here. That's cool. Not a huge fan of the loincloth, but it's okay. His head, though, there's just something weird about his head. I don't know what it is. I can't really place my finger on it. It's just something strange about his head. His armor's okay. Is his armor different on both sides? Yeah, here it's got some weird tube thing going on one side. And on the other side, it just has the straps. So does he have like an oxygen tank or something on the back? Or what do we got going on there? I should have grabbed the back shot of him too while I was looking at it. I like the shoulder pads. That's really cool. Shoulder pads. It does look a bit metallic. What gives it that appearance is right here where the transition is, especially. And then also the way the lighting is on it. He does look kind of metallic looking. Especially the knees right here. It's got to be the lighting. He can't look that metallic, right? Of course, if you look at fish, sometimes fish do look metallic, the way their scales are and stuff. So maybe that was on purpose. Maybe he's supposed to have a metallic look to him to give him that fishy kind of... It looks like he's covered with an oil slick. All right. So, out of all these figures, which figure are you guys most excited about? What's the one figure you're like, oh yes, finally? And don't say Granomir because we didn't get Granomir yet. Who knows? We still have time. They still haven't done all the reveals yet. But what's the one figure you're like, I cannot wait to get this figure? Master Far says Modulok. Todd, I thought it was the same thing at the same time. Wait, oh, we thought the same thing at the same time. So many Hordaks. Oh. Yes, I do have too many Hordaks. So what is the one figure? Gary says Battle Armor Skeletor. Batfan1 says Evil Lyn for sure. Her face looks like the original art from the 80s. Says Knight. King Hiss with 20 arms and snake heads. CC Hordak. Cartoon Collection Hordak. What's with the new Beastman supposed to be? Yeah, I don't know. Let's take a quick look at that again. Trying to find a good picture of that Beastman. No, it's Modulok. I just saw a bunch of orange on my screen there. Okay. These pictures are so small on my screen at the bottom. Where is the Beast of Burden Man? Nope. 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 Ah, I just go through them. It's got to be better pictures than that. Oh well. It's the best we're going to get. Yeah, I'm not sure what the new idea of this Beastman is. I'm guessing it has to do with the new Eternia Beastman is what I'm guessing it is. But a lot of people have not taken pictures of him, so I'm thinking the interest level is really low. So I haven't seen a lot of pictures of him. Is that all I have? Is just those two pictures of him? Yeah, I think that's all I have. Yep. Okay, let's go back to that one of those pictures. We'll look at the Toy Arc picture. It's the clearest one. I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm guessing it's part of the new Eternia. All right, let's see who else is what he said. Juan Solo says Lynn. Kyle Ness says the green evil guy. I think it's Beardo Man. Okay. Oh, Demo Man. Yes, Demo Man. Let's see. King Hisses are always so underwhelming. So they didn't show anything pertaining to the Moto Thundercat crossover. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm kind of curious what that's going to be. If it's going to be a Masterverse or Origins. I've seen people say it's a go. I didn't put anything in here about that because there wasn't anything in there. But I also saw that Mondo is also making Thundercats. So sight beyond sight. You should be excited about that. Mondo Thundercats. Thunder. Thundercats, ho! So that will be cool. Let's see. Not one of you is going to pick Rio Blast? Yeah, I know. Rio Blast is not a massive favorite. He is kind of cool. They should make Battle Cat larger like Battle Lion. That would be cool. Ramband's nose looks wrong. Too long and too wide. I can't wait to find out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sight Beyond Sight is going to be cool. All right. So this is that new Beast Man. The one thing I like about it is he's all orange. So I might get him just to rip off all of the parts and put my armor and stuff on him, my custom 2000X version that I've kind of pieced together. I'd probably do a head swap. I don't know how I feel about the cross-eyed version of Beastman or not. But yep, so I take off the armbands, put my 2000X armbands on. Yeah, I'll swap out the loincloth with 2000X loincloth. So yeah, I could see grabbing him just for that. Because it's weird, the one I have now, as you guys know, is a big old spot right here under the arm where they have too much play. And then also his chest is brown. So I had to paint mine orange. So, being he's already orange, I might get him just for his body. I'm going to use him just for his body. And his whip. That's a cool looking whip. Indy, throw away the whip. You know, I can't believe this. Okay, as you guys know, I love Indiana Jones too. I probably have talked a lot about it, but I always loved Raiders of the Lost Ark. And I always make jokes about, hey, throw away the whip, even though it was actually Indy that asked for the whip, not the other guy, so I know I got the accent wrong. But the other guy who betrayed Indiana Jones and did not throw him the whip, he was the same actor that played Dr. Octopus in Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire. I can't believe that. When I found out it was the same guy, I'm like, no way. All these years. Because I love the guy who played Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2. And I didn't realize it was the exact same guy who didn't throw Indiana Jones the whip. Yes, Alfred. That just cracked me up when I found out it was the same guy. All right, let's take a look here. Need faster out 87 movie figures, including the heroes? Yes. And 87 Man at Arms and Tilo would be great. That'd really be cool. You know what would be fun too? If we got Kevin and Julie. I know it sounds funny because we're not actually, and oh, Lubbock. We need Lubbock. Lubbock would be awesome. Yes, bad fan. Probably not the best choice of words. Okay, so has everybody picked out who their favorite one for the release is going to be? Kyle Ness says, I'm not really an Origins collector. The new Beastman looks like the OG colors on that face. He kind of does. And you know, you might be right. This might be a spin-off of the OG, the way his belt looks. So maybe a mixture of the original Power Lords. Lords of Power, and Beastman. I'm not a fan of the itty bitty spike up here for the shoulder. That's kind of weird. I like the big old shield they usually have, but still cool. Yep. Unicron says, I don't like this Beastman at all. You know, that's the coolest thing about this. That's why I love Masters of the Universe, because you can have your own style, and there's so many things to choose from. And we got Masterverse, we got Origins, we got the Mega Blocks, we have different styles of Masterverse. We have the ones from the cartoon from Masterverse, we got the Eternia line, we got even this one coming out too. So you can choose your favorite Beastman and have only one, and be that your Beastman. Or you can mix and match parts and make your ultimate Beastman. So that is so cool. Hey Overlord, thanks for joining us. Yes, Dorky Hippie 81. If they make She-Ra 2, that'd really, or not She-Ra, but Swiftwind 2, that'd really be cool. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the head. The head looks really weird. But you know, the original Beastman's head too also looked really strange. Shredder is awesome too. Missed the mark on doing a ninja foot soldier. Oh, not doing a ninja or foot soldier. Yeah, that'd been cool. Oh, you know what? Somebody mentioned maybe the jaw's articulated. Wouldn't that be interesting? It could very well be. There's a gap here and there's a gap there. If the jaw's articulated on Beastman, that'd be a first. That'd be cool. And I may have to rethink if I want to get rid of the head or not. That's my biggest problem with this Beastman, his head. Yes. Okay. So I have not picked my favorite yet. Not Mattel. It's definitely looking forward to the Mondo 7-inch figures. But being I haven't seen one yet, it's just concept art. I don't know. It's not enough to say, yes, that is my ultimate, most favorite release in all these figures. It's hard because I really like that Skeletor. That's a huge one for me as a Skeletor. And I really, really like the Evil Lyn. That is tough. You know what? It's going to be Evil Lyn. I am most excited about getting this Evil Lyn. Yep. Hopefully they don't mess her face up when they make her. But this is what I'm most excited about. I love that she has the arm bracers and the leotard and the extra details. She looks amazing. So for me, that is it. Okay, Mondo's smaller figures are going to be insanely expensive. Just look at the price of Ghostbuster figures. Proof. Wow. Yeah, I really hope you're wrong, Unicron. But I'm thinking you're right. Mike Fee. Hey, Mike and I agree. Evil Lyn. I saw someone make a custom Evil Lyn one time. I forgot who it is now, but they're a fan here on the site. And it looked kind of similar to this, but they used lighter blues and yellows. And it looked really cool. And it's just kind of reminiscent of this one. I actually liked his custom a little better than this one. But it's cool we can get one without spending all that time customizing it. And so my second runner-up then is the Battle Armor Skeletor. And then third runner-up is Roboto. Domo arigato. Only because my Roboto's chests keep breaking in classics, I needed a replacement. Let's see. Sparkle Wolf 404 says, normally I like Masterverse, but I am only really hyped for Panther. The origins are my real highlight. Love that mutated ninja. Yeah, the mutated ninja is really cool looking. Yeah, if they're $100 a figure, Dorky Hippie 81, that's going to really be tough. That's going to be a hard sell. Let's see. Number 2 for me, clearly Hordak, of course. Now, is that the Filmation Hordak, or is that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Hordak there, Mike? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Is the jaw articulated? It looks like there's a line right here and a line right there. I'm thinking it's like the other one. This one might be articulated too. We should go back to the pictures so we can find one where the jaw's been moved. That would be cool. This head would be an awesome replacement for the head we have for Drago Man, because his head is not articulated, his jaw. Do some paint on it. I'm going to have to get like 3 of these just for customizing purposes. Mine, I think, has a articulated head now because I've cut his head off and made a new one. But, and of course, you have to buy 500 of these. Okay, not 500. You need 7. 7. No less than 3. I'm so tempted to run and grab my Rio Blast and look inside and see if he has these same details in his legs. I don't remember. Man, the barrels in these guns look pretty short. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I don't like that they go all the way through his hands. That's stinky. So it looks like he has some kind of really bad something happened to him. I don't like the short barrels. That's it. And I am pretty particular on my Rio Blast. And I'm thinking he might be the animated version. I don't know. Maybe not. I can't tell. You can't see the cross on the legs. I hope they make a Masterverse version of him. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Yeah, but you're a genius, so don't count like us normal people. What? Let's see. Ninja is so good. You can make him a stand character in your display. Yes. Or paint the Ninja and make... There you go. Drago Man for Origins. Mike V says it's the same as the vintage. Wow. Just remember, so many people are saying they want Rio, but now that he's coming out, no one says anything, laughing out loud. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Well, Rio's one of the main figures from a long time ago, even though he came out late in the line. But yeah, we got to have him. He's a staple because he was in the original line. So let's see. Cool. Could print 3D gun part in his chest. At the barrel sides out or longer. Yes, I already thought of that. I actually was thinking about the barrel, like the gun I already made for Overkill. Just taking one of those and sliding it right in. Yep. Good plan. Good plan. All right. Anyway, I think I'm going to call that quits. So let me go ahead and bring Darth Vader up. And let's Vader it out. So like they say in the 1987 movie, good journey, you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye now.
If you found enjoyment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Do it.